Well, let's get this thing stripped down. I already got the back end here stripped. We got a situation right here with the lock though. On this particular car, there's actually a latch that slides in here and then you screw it on. And I see that somebody put a door clasp on there instead of a trunk clasp. So we're gonna have hell getting that thing out because you can't take the latch out until the lock assembly comes out. And there's the lock right there. But yeah, on the trunk of a GM muscle car, there's a latch that slides in there and then it screws on with that hole. And somebody jerry-rigged it up here, probably you know, some kind of Yankee action going on there, and not redneck the right way. But that's okay. My friend Pete will take care of it and fix it the right way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
now that we got the car stripped down, what we're going to do is we're going to put a guide coat. Now this is some type of primer that's on this car. I don't know what it is. It looks like just some bullshit fucking sealer shit. But we're going to take some black paint. Let's get a guide coat on this thing, because before we do anything, we got to get the guide coat on it, and then we're going to take it from there. So far, Big Paw 64 up there in New Jersey, his car's turning out to be a pretty nice car. We got the guide coat on that primer now. That is not primer like you're going to paint on. That's just some sealer bullshit fucking jack-off crap that somebody put on there to keep it, you know, weatherproof for a while. And what we got to do, we got to dry block sand that. Now what that guide coat's going to do, that's going to give us a road map. That's going to show us where all the highs and lows are, where the dents are, what needs to be repaired, what needs to get straightened out. If the Bondo's too high, that's going to tell us to go ahead and keep sanding until that quarter panel's straight. Do you see what I'm saying? It's going to get rid of all the warpage and all the ripples and all the imperfections that are in the car itself. Once that's done, then we'll go ahead and put 2K primer on it, let it sit, then repeat the process of what we're going to do here, and then it's almost ready to paint, almost. But before we do any of that, let's look at the car. Now, if we look at the car, we're going to look at this deck lid here. Now, Big Paw 64 had some bumper stoppers on it. I took the bumper stoppers off, all right, on the deck lid. And the reason for that is because before we do really anything to this car, before we do any sanding, what I want to do is I want to go around the car, and I want to go ahead and line all these panels up and mark them. That way, when we go to do our body work that's going to be necessary to do, all the panels will be lined up where they need to be to finish the body work out. And if you look right here, you can see what I'm talking about. It's high right here, low right there. Do you see what I'm saying? So we're going to have to loosen this panel off right here. We're going to have to get all that lined up to the best possible way we can line it up. Well, here you go right here. If you look at this one, you can see that this one here is almost lined up perfect, almost. But there's a little bit of a gap. Now, I believe that that's probably a brand new panel. That's an aftermarket panel. And aftermarket panels aren't worth a fucking crap. You basically do the best you can do, and that's all you can do. So, more than likely, we'll have to do some body work on this fucking thing to get everything to line up right. Now, if you look at the hood right here, you can see the hood gap right here. You can see how close it is, and then of course when you push down on the hinge, that's telling me the hinge needs adjusted. So like I said, we're going to go around here. You go look how big this gap is compared to this gap. Do you see what I'm saying? And what that's going to do is going to set our panels where we need them to be when we go ahead and dismantle it for paint. It's very important to go ahead and align the hood up now. All right, do you see what I'm saying here? That way what we're doing is we're getting the hinges lined up as well, and everything should bolt back together. Because once you get it painted, you don't want to have to hassle and fuck around with trying to line shit up, and then you're going to scratch fucking door panels and chip the paint off the edges, this, that, and the other. So, yeah, that's the situation we have. Looks like the job's going good. It looks like Big Paw is going to be a happy camper up there in New Jersey land. And 1969 Chevelle on its way to being red. Right now, that's all I can say anything good about it, because we're still at the bottom of the fucking mountain trying to take a couple steps up and climb to get to the top so we can roll our way down. And that ain't fucking happening until the bitch is painted.